Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We stand for the national anthem of Albania. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So off we go then. Bellingham. Cruz. Vitinha gets it out to the wing. It's come loose. Vitinha. Good idea, just poorly executed. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Bellingham. Goes for goal! That's been drilled forward. Danilo does well there, alert. Vitinha. Fernandez hoists it forward. Let's have the plan past the bench. Indonesia back again. And it's played forward. This is Ronaldo. Has a pop! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Indonesia have an early lead. Good start. Up towards the front line. Well, that's where he wants it. And the through ball is intercepted. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who can follow that example. Good interception. Indonesia are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity.
Bellingham! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Molina. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's played forward. It's a dangerous position. It's not to read it and intercepts. Knocks it away. Saka gets his head to it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
That's a promising ball. Gets away from... has a pop! And it's played forward.
Indonesia really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Kyle Walker. Saka. Cruz did well to step in there. It was more than necessary. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fernandez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. A heavy challenge. Messi. And he should have made it 4.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Broja. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Messi. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Nabrashi tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Strakosha gets it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Kyle Walker. Bellingham.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries to dink it in. That had to be more accurate. SAKA. Tries to stroke it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham gets it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Broja, real chance! SAKA pushes to get on the end of it. He spotted the run and played him through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's bounced out! Back of the net! It is no contest! It is a landslide! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Indonesia totally rampant here. Played in with accuracy. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Danilo Pereira. Forward it goes. Bellingham plays it out to the flank. Bellingham clears it out of harm's way. Gets the better of his man. Forward it goes. Deftly done. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Nice to locate someone up front. Molina. The referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep.
He's had a goal! Oh, terrific save.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less movement.
And it's crystal clear. He's going to be pulled back for that one. To win it back. She sends it forward.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Bellingham. SAKA! Only partially clear. Messi gets flagged offside. Strakosha sends that a long way. Ball has crossed the line and it's a free. Indonesia are making a change now. Well, that's where he wants it. Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. Palmer. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Broja.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
He gets past his man. It's one! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The changes then in quick succession. Ronaldo being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that, but now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, good ball. Palmer is the guilty party there. Drives it forward. Jota. Vitinha. Fernandes. Shot at goal! That has faded wide.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Indonesia, consecutive changes here. Kosha gets it upfield. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Broja! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Fernandes. Jota. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Croatia.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And Messi! Without the best in the keeper.
Indonesia know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They've managed to get it away. Palmer. He's gone for it! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish right from the top draw. Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Indonesia making another change here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lachi. Aslani. Jota clips one through. Jota needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And he just whacks it away. Nabrashi goes upfield. Well, that's where he wants it. Bruno Fernandes, Tagliafico, Jota, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. Kane decides to play it back. And a shot! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Roja. He's got away. Nabrashi goes for a sweeping cross. He's looking to get there first. He was expecting a better ball than that. Tagliafico. Roja. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. MESSI. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Danilo cuts it out. And it's Kane. All through needs to be good here. Closing for now.
As if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Kane. Kane! Messi's point-blank header! No, he can't turn it in. Aslani. Tagliafico. Messi gets into a dangerous position. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tagliafico, Bruno Fernandes, Palmer, McAllister, who's made his mark on this game, Molina, McAllister, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes. That intervention was very necessary. Towards the front there. He's made sure that won't get through. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Aslani. Lachi. Molina gets it back. He came in hard, very hard. Fourth official showing that that's surely a foul. Free kick. Shot up. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Has a goal! This could fall anywhere. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last. Dabrashi. Done very well to intervene. And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Indonesia simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this